Shalom, shalom, sisters. For those who don't know, it's Hananiah, and welcome back to my channel where we keep it straight. FTB, that is from the Bible. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and hit that bell notification for every time I upload, you will know. We have a beautiful young Shebrew here. Go ahead and introduce yourself. What's your name? How old are you? Where are you from?
Shalom, my name is Cherish and I'm 22. I'm from Georgia and I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
All right, I'm glad to have you here. Hopefully today's video is going to be very insightful. So today we're going to be talking about growing up in polygyny. So I'm just going to be interviewing Cherish and I have some questions for her. So first question is what age were you first introduced to polygyny?
I've been in a family that does polygyny for practically all my life. I think I was born into it, to be honest, but around the age of 7, that's when I realized that not everyone lives with more than one mom or a dad that has more than one wife. But it's second nature to me. It's very normal, so I didn't see anything weird with it at all.
That is awesome. That is awesome to have that. So what warmed you up to polygyny? Like, what are some things that you've seen that warmed you up to polygyny?
It was just the everyday love and order I seen inside my house. My dad, he keeps a very orderly home, and my moms, they did what he wanted. They kept the home happy, following his instruction and being submissive was, the key to a happy home. So.
Right. Definitely understand that. I love that. All right. So tell me, what are some examples that was set for you in polygyny?
There were a lot of things that, set me on this path, but I think the biggest thing are the little things, For example, dinner time, just, knowing that we're cooking what my dad wanted, what our head wanted, spending time with each other, sitting down. It's a very open community thing. So, everyday interactions, the little things are really what make part of the bigger picture, knowing that we're all following the same goal as well.
Yes, hallelujah. A house that is on one accord, that is beautiful. That is so beautiful. So how did you feel about the change?
I didn't feel anything because I was raised in it, but I would say it's a good adjustment. It's something that a lot of people don't experience, and they should, because everyone's helping out. Everyone has a specific purpose and role. So I'm really grateful to live in a household that, has such love and such, heart.
Right. Definitely understand that. All right. So now I'm gonna get a little bit personal because I know that you are a single young lady that's growing up in the Hebrew faith. So let me ask you, how does it feel to be single? How does it feel to be a single Shebrew, single in this faith?
It's normal, the process of, wanting to get married and having, a head that's gonna find me. I think it's just a moment of waiting, I have to wait for him to come find me. So I'm just trying to hone my skills and make sure that I'm pleasing enough for him to choose me.
And how is that going? Like, how is the wait going with, your husband finding you?
It's going really well because, my dad has instilled so much lessons, and my moms have led by example the way, a submissive wife should live. So I've been doing good. I've been, experiencing a lot of lessons. I've been going through training, honing my skills like cooking and sewing. So, I'm just waiting at this point.
That is awesome. So you've been preparing. I know that's right. Hey, now, what are some things that you look forward to in marriage?
I look forward to it all. the struggling, the happiness, the love, you know, it might sound a bit mushy, but real true love that comes with wanting to serve and wanting to take instruction. I just want to be submissive and happy. So
hey, now, yes, you hear that, sisters? There is happiness in submission, and it's always good to be submissive and to be happy being submissive. So I love that answer. Now let me ask, do you want to be in a polygynous relationship when you get married?
I'd love to. To be honest, I think it'd be weird if I wasn't in one. I was raised in polygyny, and I think it's a necessary thing. It widens the spectrum. It allows for more lineage. The average woman has 2 to 5 children in their lifetime, and I come from a big family. I have brothers and sisters, so it's necessary to want to create a legacy with someone.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be great to live in a polygynous family.
That is awesome. That is awesome. So let me ask, what type of sister wife do you want to be?
I want to be someone that's relatable, someone that has their sister's back. I want my sister wife to know that I have her back, that we can do this together. Please our head together.
Amen. And what type of sister wife do you want?
I don't have any preferences towards her. I think that as long as she pleases our head, then I have no issues. If she's doing what our head wants, then I'm happy with her. So
Amen. All right, definitely understand. Now, do you want to be the first wife?
It doesn't necessarily matter. I could be first, second, third, fourth, so on. As long as we're all doing our roles, we all have our own importance. It doesn't matter when I come in.
Okay, I love that answer. That means no competition. You're just down. All right. And what is some advice that you have for young women growing up in this truth?
The advice I have is we're in the same boat. I'm a young woman growing up in the truth, and it's necessary to not fall into temptation, to not go into peer pressure. Save yourself and stay submissive, be happy. Something I learned when I was younger was that no one wants an open gift. No one wants to go into a store and see an open water bottle. So adorn yourself in that way. Keep prayer, and hope it'll come.
Exactly. Now, this question I have to ask: as a virgin, how do you feel about dowries?
Dowries was something that was necessary back then. It was just custom. But now, not everyone is a virgin anymore because of the state of the world. So it's not so common to see. But I think I enjoyed the thought of a dowry more than the actual dowry itself. It shows appreciation to my parents that they raised me right, they kept me pure. So, it'd be nice to get a dowry because it shows my dad that he did a good job.
Yes, that's true. And you are definitely a gift, so I definitely understand that. You will feel appreciated knowing that. Yeah, that makes sense. I definitely understand that. So if you could give advice to just young women growing up in modern day age, what would it be?
Everyone was born into sin, so this is the opportunity to change your path, to turn it around, to keep prayer, and realize that submission and happiness really is the key, that we have today and tomorrow to change our ways and to become better people. So I think it's a necessary thing to wake up and search for the kingdom, drop all of that pride and anger and lust that many have in their hearts.
That is so true. So what qualities do you have that will make a good wife, or that you feel will make a good wife?
I think the most important qualities to have is an adaptable mind, and to truly immerse oneself in submission through happiness. It's necessary to work hard and to want to be submissive, to want to take instruction and listen and be under someone, which a lot of a lot of people weren't raised in these circumstances, but it's a necessary thing when you're seeking the kingdom. So.
Hallelujah. So you're moldable. You are able to be molded, and you want to be molded. What is some advice that you would have for a young woman as yourself seeking or wanting marriage or waiting for marriage?
Take each day as each day, and stay with prayer. Make sure that you're following the head that you're under now, and hone in on your skills. Take correction and rebuke, and be happy with wanting to adapt and mold to a potential husband, a future life, a future purpose.
Hallelujah. Well, thank you so much for answering my questions. It's definitely been a pleasure having you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
No, definitely a pleasure. So, if any of you law-abiding Hebrews would love to meet Cherish and speak to Cherish, you guys can always email me at melanatedhebrewhelp@gmail.com. And please make sure that you're law-abiding. That way you can speak to her head and we can see how that goes. So thank you guys so much for joining my channel. Remember, sisters, submission is your strength. And shalom.
Yep. I keep the law so he know that I love him. Yeah, that's my master, put nothing above him. He follow, y'all know the scriptures, he perfect. Give him my all so he know that I'm worth it. I'ma keep flowing the way that he want me. Pop jets he had with these skits to get ugly. Follow my head so my beauty is comely. No animation, he real jumping from me. No, it's not vain, but I know that it's fact. These Jezebels, they don't know how to act. Fire come from their tongue and the lake is their path. The scorn of a woman to bring itself wrath. I'm gonna honor my head. Yeah. The kingdom worth more than that bread. Yeah. Being submissive, my strength. Yeah. I'ma free myself from sin.
Flow everywhere that we move.